Because we come from just a Brimstone solo, which I think actually did its part.
Oh!
And
Wait, they baited us. It's Purple KO.
Nats.
Wait, what?
What is happening?
We're going solo duelist while having 3 duelist mains in our team. Okay, okay. Minible Waylay, I'm buying it, by the way.
Absolutely
Last
buying it.
year
I
it
think
was
that
Boot on Heretics,
yeah.
and now he's taking the duty in Liquid. I'm buying that.
the moment that Waylay was announced, my first thought, and I think I said it back on the whatever event we were back in the day, I said I cannot wait to go back to EMEA and see Mini play the same.
Was your first thought not Nats when you saw Waylay?
No. It was when I first saw Liquid. I was like,
the last time we saw Liquid, you know.
Yeah. Nats Astra may be one of the happiest women on earth right now. Nats Astra.
Yeah, he's very
it's been
solid.
a long time.
I actually think he's pretty solid there. Kicks, bless him, has to play Omen again. We got the Nats speech. First Nats speech of 26. What do you think he's saying? He doesn't have Kiko anymore because normally
we get calm?
he tells everyone off and he's like,
also
Gio, you're the best, you're perfect, do whatever you want.
He's taken every single second that he has to not lock in the agent to make sure he says everything, because we know that he usually goes player by player saying exactly what they need to be doing during the
But that's what I mean, like Kiko's the one that doesn't get any criticism usually. You know, he's always nice.
Now he has
always nice to
keep
keep it up, you know, keep having the balls that you've been having to go and for those first engagements. And for the first time, everybody's just going to be very focused on setting him up.
Yeah, and I think the hand gesture is also important in Nat's speeches. You know, you're looking at your captain and he's, you know, putting some energy in the words that he's telling you.
I would love it if we just cut him and he's just barking. Speaking of, I was promised that when we cut to the next 2 people, they're going to be barking.
Who's promised you that?
I was going to say, have you
Who's
been
that?
speaking to Alberto?
It's Alberto, isn't it? He's always up to no good. Can't trust him. Look, we do bark. Just it has to be the right occasion.
Yeah.
You can't just bark for no reason. Right. Yeah, come on now. That'd just be silly. However, what do we think about this one? What's catching your eye, Mike? What's got your attention?
He's back on the Yoru.
True. He actually sounded good.
Normality.
Ah, that doesn't sound right, but it's map 3. And of course, it took all the rounds, all the maps, even an OT to get here.
I mean, initially, I'm going to call you out here.
What
you were like, Durka's on Phoenix. I'm like, yes, Durka's on Phoenix.
Because every time I see a Phoenix, I get depressed. All right, like, well, what do you want from me? I've been conditioned into being upset when I see a Phoenix.
But now you should be happy. Durka looked so good the other day.
Yeah, but Liquid are a different beast, man. This isn't the same as what we saw before. Okay, do you know what? We'll check back in afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah? Like, I'm not necessarily against it, but he's dead. Mike is dead. He's done.
Oh, there's Chronicle there, though.
He's on a feed.
Even the odds. Trap actually going to catch here. Prophet looking interested. Toes the line. Liquid back to the drawing board now, on the retreat. Have drawn a rotation, but certainly not confirmed just yet. A long time until Camo's on his next dart.
It's a long old rotate. Around we go. So the only player on toward B will be Yampy. And even then, so the backfill comes in now. So you can kind of say, oh, it's a bit clear, but they might hear these steps. Keep in mind where Nats is sitting currently. So he should be able to hear a fair amount of this info if they do start running. Here. Oh, you're right. He could be screwed. 56 HP. Hello. There you go. Be it Prophet, be it Unfake, doesn't really matter who, but Yampy's been caught in no man's land. Got to be careful himself, as he was the only standing player on that B side. So the post plant going to be quite cookie cutter to a degree, as they're going to try and filter CT, actually. I want to see how far they probe on this, how far they're willing to walk, because Prophet's deep on this corner. And oh, he's so ready for this swing. Still does damage, but does go down.
Kicks down to 3, Purple down to 40.
Oh, God, those shock darts start feeling a bit more threatening, but Purple the one to find Yampy. It's all on Unfake, a 1v3, yes, possible, but unlikely. Let's start on the spike here. Who goes first? What's the protocol list here?
Oh, could get spammed out now.
Yeah, kind of rough on this one.
Got the half, though.
Okay. Couple more. Nah, not going to happen, Purpo. Nice work from CT there. Good positioning, slipping through that side after maybe noting it's probably only Yampy here off the back of the contact that Nats had in middle.
Vitality immediately shut down on early aggression, which was, I mean, a huge part of their gameplay the other day. Liquid, see, setting a precedent here with this pistol. Purpo, 3 up on the board already. Couple of Guardians, some pistols, and another frugal purchase here from Liquid. Set up with a paranoia here to maybe crunch on. Chronicle, though, that want to open up. Miniboo will fall.
Yeah.
No confirmation behind that, but fairly telling that it's the Waylay.
Yeah, looking to see if... what does Prophet have? Only a classic, so kind of hard to make some work happen from here. You're kind of banking on Chronicle commanding their attention, and then maybe you can be a bit cheeky. Tough position. There's the out drone. Forced off the first angle, and now has to slip back.
Burns up some crucial headhunter shots as well.
Oh!
Well, he still had one.
That's all you need.
Makes them pay.
That's all you need. See the trap set as well.
Prophet found one.
Finds the reward. Camo trying to pull his way forward. Chronicle is putting in a shift. 3 kills in the round, and Nats has problems galore. 4 bullets and almost too many players to find with them. Down to 2 now. Has to switch out. Kron's had a round. That's heroics from him. That's big impact.
A smile on his face. Again, making the headhunter work. Again, just that last kill. Like I said, he burnt up a couple on the drone. Beautiful onto Purpo. Prophet playing his part too.
Nice! Nice
Round
squad.
2 gets flipped on its head. Still some investment here from Liquid. Camo actually on a rifle.
It's just a direct approach. Can't really work too much with this sort of buy, so it kind of has to be, right? Like, what's the plan with this one? Straight on in, head first. Miniboo gonna lead the way. Take the space with a Bucky. Dive into the smoke and wait for the rest of the team to filter in. Hope to catch someone. Slippery on contact with Durka. Prophet finding Camo. Kick. Still gonna find one back though. Look at the HP again,
yeah.
so low. Taking a lot of damage just to try and stay in these sort of rounds. Quickly get the gun out, Kicks comes flying in. Nats and Kicks. 2v3, not impossible. Timing on Kron though, keeps me curious. Does he dare walk that? Surely not.
And not necessarily a huge upgrade, but a Guardian certainly now threat.
Concealment.
Let's give it a chance to smoke off here. Chronicle on the swing though.
Mate.
Sharper.
Idiot. Taking that back.
This would have been
Well,
a
he could slip the net
1v3.
now.
Yeah, 40 seconds.
Plenty of time.
He's off. He doesn't need to be asked twice. He's having a run. Got the divide as well. How does he play this?
30 seconds left.
Prophet's been incredibly clutch. Yampy, a nuisance
Spike
the
planted.
whole way through, especially in this role. 1 flash remaining for Yampy. They're quick to this, but obviously they don't quite know enough. They don't know the reposition. They don't know if he's up close. Just trying to play the timing.
Certainly has an opportunity here to convert. And time's starting to dwindle as well. Vitality cautious on the approach. First tap comes through. Flash out of the smoke, but that's not there.
That's now making them work for this.
They're blocking.
The block.
Oh, he
block.
didn't get it.
Didn't get it. Second time of asking. Nats has to check though. Oh, Nats, you are nasty with it. But the time is there. Yampy will get the defuse.
Good try.
Vitality carry on forward.
Nearly snapping
You
on
saw
that
it,
second. Clean on the first, but I'm not sure if I caught it there, if it was on the outside of the smoke or... Fair play from Nats to make them work for their dinner. In a situation where, like we said, the HP bar was so low. Yeah, Yampy actually lucky to get away with that trade. Just on the outside.
Time to jump.
2-1 here, but Vitality certainly feeling the pinch.
Here.
Tour de force in hand for Chronicle. He's got bodies here.
He was dropping them before. He's confident. They've crossed though. Does he play
He could line
ahead?
him up.
He could. He certainly could. This scares the life out of me. But he takes the way out. Doesn't stick around. The list of to-dos gets longer and longer every time they try and take towards his side. Because Chronicle can just sit down to the next angle here. That smoke drop. Oh my God, Miniboo, you are a lucky boy there. There was a second where it looked like Quan had him dead to rights. But Liquid are now in the door. Flash Yampy. Oh! Big shots from Yampy. Finally goes down. Miniboo trying to put in a shift here. Caught by Durka. Now Nats and Kicks with the disadvantage, but still with the chance to get the plant down.
We'll be able to, but it's not necessarily a safe plant. Have to retreat back out, and Prophet here, ready and waiting. Will find Kicks, Nats. Can't pin him down.
Yeah, and Durka trying to speed up. He knows that there was some timing there for them to get this pace going. Trying to work through, and Nats again in the clutch. Can he do it this time around? Second time of asking. Unfake taps the spike, and he's got him this time. Nats so close, but just that final hurdle he can't quite get over.
Back-to-back chances for Nats to clutch out, and he comes ever so close. Vitality able to get another round on the board. Yampy does so well to find both of those kills. Even catching a flash on the backside of it. Ultimate starting to come online now. Obviously, Chronicle investing his previously, but Liquid not too far away from a full house. Durka and Unfake on the brink. On the other side, I'm curious, we'll get a good idea of Liquid's setup early on here. Again, just Sheriffs and a Guardian in the hands of Miniboot. Might even try and find something here into B site. MP's TP's still there, but not sure when he's placed it. Yeah, still plenty of time left on it. Yeah, plenty of info on the second jump as well.
Yeah, really well played actually to work it, because I was a bit worried when they didn't even bother with the clone.
Oh!
There.
Well, they found something.
Yeah, now
Found
it's...
a plant as well.
Yeah, this is pretty good, honestly. Now, the only, I guess, silver lining was the security that Liquid still had on CT, but you can see the intention. They want to fight on this. They want to brawl for it. Ult's come in and Miniboo is going hunting. Prophet on the left.
Oh, the reveal's perfect.
It's brilliantly layered. This is absolutely gorgeous work from Team Liquid. You don't see that often. You don't see that level of commitment, especially in these lower buy rounds. And that's a cancel.
There's your X Factor from Miniboot for sure. Camo setting things up perfectly for him. You even think, yeah, Purpo throwing in the ultimate as well just to seal the deal. Stacking the chips at the right time will get them a second here, and big boom to the finances as well.
Big boom.
Yeah, I mean it is, right?
Yep, spot on. And what odds do they have? Anything to work with? I guess Nats is his divide. He's had that for a minute though, I think.
I mean, you had it in round 3.
Yeah. On the other side, though, I am looking at 3 coming through. Yampy, Profek, and Unfake, but they don't have the purchase to support it. Having to note as well, Durka 1 to 4 so far, and that first kill came in the pistol round, if I'm not mistaken. So would like to see him find a bit more footing here. Again, Kron very much towards the top end. Yampy still doing well.
You are divided.
Right. He's going to be challenged here. Forced off, and Miniboo's found Yampy again. This is good stuff. Oh my God, hello.
Kicks doesn't know. Kicks doesn't know how close he was.
He's freaking out. He's like, something's weird. Something's gone wrong. Kicks is just on guard duty now. He's gone deep on this one. This is getting really topsy-turvy.
Unfake has the Hunter's Fury here, but will be sent in blind with nothing confirmed by the drone. Liquid able to set up. Paranoia will land.
Timing. So good. Kron sent away, barely alive on 8 HP, so Durka trying to work his way forward. Spots out Kicks, but the rest of the team should know that he's now on site. Prophet caught on the backline, trying to scale into this. Good work from Durka. Great trade. Can't quite double down though, and Unfake, he's got a Sheriff. And Kron with that operator has no interest anymore. Team Liquid back on level footing here. Vitality held on 3. This is good stuff from Liquid.
Miniboo certainly finding his feet. Kicks finding the final kill too. Remove the operator from Chronicle's hands. And all tied up 3 apiece. So you could argue Vitality still in a very good spot in terms of the ultimates, but now, I mean, made a little more awkward in terms of the purchase. Rifles and Yampi just on a Sheriff. That's now with an Odin in hand. Chronicle did bail out Vitality previously on this B site, but Liquid stacked up once more. It's Durka and Profek try and make a stand here. Durka revealed though, very early on, forced a little deeper. Early rotation though. Plenty of bodies here, Lauren.
I mean, look, Liquid are playing just 5 on the site, right? We're not seeing slippery approaches. This is pretty committed, but they're split apart and they've been punished. Profek gonna catch Camo on the push-up as Upfake's ult is rewarded. Miniboot under pressure, good flash, great swing, sets up Yampi that time. But Purple and Kicks, I mean, they can fight forward, but look at the damage they're taking just on 1 kill. Kicks down to 33 and they don't have site control. So many potential problems here. Trying to bait a kill in maybe. And the flashes are good. Purple wants that safety, trying to find it, but there's just too many players. Ult comes in, you know about Kicks now. With 40 seconds, his options become near on 0. Isolates a fight on 1. A bounding Profek. They just put bodies to it. They had him. They invested him. Profek with 3.
So yeah, huge investment from Vitality, but we'll get them.
Looking for me?
They're 4th at least. Again, surely a chance here for Liquid to overwhelm, but Vitality look so good on the fight back in. Minibu now, operator in hand. Hunter's Fury for Camo, but the only ultimate available for them. Again, the stars will align for both teams. Looking to play aggressive. Holding for the jumpy Chronicle. Beautiful headshot. Just posts up.
Do they still clear Yampi? I mean, he's still got 1, which is quite surprising. I thought he was calling the backpedal a little bit there, but still good enough to land it. So effectively trading in, keeping the numbers on their side. But it's kind of Purpo, Nats, and Kicks in a bit of an uncomfortable spot. They don't really have a foothold in either side. And held at the door by B. A little bit of a shift up middle. You can see Purpo trying to play in Nats a bit, but already see how deep Vitality are playing on these sites.
Nobody from Vitality really needs to go hunting here. Potential Durka's going to feel a bit of pressure, but Profek shouldering this angle. There's not going to be any surprises for him.
They're going to hear that jump spot, but no rotation. Kron is committed to this. You can see why. He knows his lines, man.
Down B.
Expecting a follow-up.
Remaining.
Nah, he's pretty to watch, man. That is some pretty Valorant, but
30 seconds left.
A 1v4. Pretty hoping to more kind of be the final blow if they did manage to break through on the site. Now forced to fight in, not gonna happen. Vitality find comfort in Chronicle, really. His impact, solid as ever.
Yeah, shutting down the operator. Right off rip here.
Dude, I was getting flashbacks to that like Aspas round when he's playing on that box.
Yeah.
Man.
Liquid to call the first time out here. A couple of rounds slipping through their fingers. Nats called upon again in a clutch situation, but certainly not as feasible this time around. Spy's gonna still be there. I mean, Minibu should be okay for a light shield and a rifle. That's about it. I mean, Purpo's got 1,300 in the bank, but chance here for Vitality to turn up the heat a little bit.
It has seemed, I don't say one-dimensional from Liquid, but I'd like to see him kind of work the map a bit more, trying to push and pull a bit, but easier said than done.
Pow looking animated, actually.
It has been pretty scrappy in the last couple of rounds. I feel like the last.
Well, yeah, you say one-dimensional, but that's some of the rounds where actually they found a lot of success.
Yes, yeah.
Vitality have struggled at some of these all-in hits. Like you said, I mean, actually previously we were saying that there was a chance for Liquid to really overwhelm Vitality, but the timing just not there. Now need to find a response for Chronicle, having an operator back in hand, sitting at 9 and 4, firmly in control of this defensive half already for Vitality.
That's a good spot.
If I'm honest, I quite liked him on the rifle. I don't know how I feel about him quite yet on the
I
operator,
wasn't questioning the other day.
No.
It's jarring.
Just
It's
yeah.
jarring.
Well, we get to see if it's good again. Another challenge. He doesn't want to stick around for that. Fair play. The knife was coming in, so to adopt the secondary position and call in some support in the form of
Doing a
Unfake.
thing.
Durka not too far away either. And in we go. Hard to adjust, hard to find it. You can see it. A little bit of panic there, but it's Purpo to find Durka, who struggled to find his footing here, but does actually from the grave still do some damage. It's Unfake who's actually finding the impact here and kind of bailing them out. Yampy now tries to clear on in. He's done it. Vitality. In all that chaos, still looking cool.
Yeah, absolutely dismantling Liquid on this B site here. Funds get all but reset here. Oh, he TP'd back into it.
Yeah.
Durka gifted a freebie here.
I do want to credit a little bit of Unfake there in that situation because Durka falls, Chronicle's obviously forced off as well. He was struggling in that CT side. So many targets with that waylay diving in. Actually, Unfake was really good at finding stability, allowing that play back into sight. That pressure there. Obviously, the molly from Durka actually doing a lot of work on that. Almost recall from Miniboo, but another different look coming in, eyeing up this A site now.
And the purchase not as pretty here. Purpo and Miniboo putting some serious work to make a go of things here in round 10. And actually, Vitality going forward. Yampy is so deep here. Kicks will punish.
Don't know if I love it against an ecoed up team or a lower by team.
I mean, they're going to be very interested in this rifle now. But Durka's here to maybe fight back in. Natural catch. And actually, Prophet punishes. So equalizing here. Still can't really set up a defense. Have to respect this pressure.
Yeah, can't really deny that rifle being picked up either. So Camo's been able to claim that. So he gets away with a nice upgrade. So Liquid walk away better than they came in, I guess, but obviously at the loss of Miniboo.
And Divide being burnt up just to try and slow things down. Prophet playing ahead of it here. Going to have some sound cues.
God.
That's caught drifting forwards.
Rare sentence, Nat's caught. You know what I mean? He's so aware normally. His footsteps should have been heard, so you imagine these three players aren't too worried. Very late in the round here. Cross, yep, that's the spike noted, being kind of flung around. 7 seconds for the plant. Just put a flash to it. Oh man, Dirk is struggling on this one.
Last player standing.
You don't see him kind of miss those often, but again, the round is theirs. Vitality happy enough at 7-3. Everything else going right.
I was going to say, just based off that, actually, Purpo, I believe, just got his ultimate off the kill and then, yeah, falling. So another tool at Liquid's disposal in what feels like a crucial round in terms of two very different results. Potentially staring down the barrel of a 9-3, but a chance to flip this into a 7-5.
You can tell a person's character by their first.
Like I said, with lots to invest here. Back on a buy. And big ults. Nothing on the side of Vitality to counter that.
Yeah, here we go. Right off the rip. Purpo's going in. Miniboo thinking about using his already. You're looking at Prophet backing away. I like the pacing from Durka though. This is really good. I like his quick on the back line. I like his looking to try and be a bit of a nuisance. He knows it's going to be this all-in look. Now he does have a challenger. He's actually got two on the other side though. Yampy trying to deal with the front lines, but it's Durka on the back. Takes away Camo. Another player is down there. Yampy trying to clear through. Durka finding both. Huge. Now it's on the site. Now it's on the last two players over towards this. Miniboo being one. Unfake takes away kicks, putting just Miniboo in a 1v3. 32 HP. Ain't enough for it. Vitality were ready. Lovely flank from Durka. That's the diligence I want to be seeing.
So decisive. As soon as that ultimate gets popped, he knows he's got space to play with. Doesn't let Liquid set up and potentially rely on some of these huge tools that they have.
Oh! There it is.
That's 5 on the bounce for Vitality. Yeah, the byproduct being a broken bye here in round 12. At 9-3 looking even more likely now.
Guns up. Get here.
Chronicle with a very different scope, but reading the bye very well.
Yeah. Is there a single... No, it's all light shields.
They're all, yeah.
Oh, that's going to be tough, man.
I mean, why play the op when you get 2 shots like this?
Yeah, very good point. Gonna have the ults coming in. Okay, so Miniboo is further forward. Oh! Oh, it's madness. Dirk almost just kind of sacrificial for the trade, but Nat's catching the lurk, or the rotation in mid, off his lurk, should I say. So a cancel on approach and the right pull. Look at the bodies here.
They know they have a massive window towards A now. Dirk are looking to get into the back lines once more. I don't think can really stop the onslaught of Liquid players now funneling towards A. They have Chronicle in support, and already Yampi close enough
Spike planted.
to cause some problems. Chronicle's sharp on the first, but down to 59 HP already.
Mate, him on a rifle today is madness. Let me see how close Dirk can get without a challenge. So it's really, really telling that they're posted up on site, right? That's the big tell. And this constrict a little further. Really only Chronicle getting the contact so far. Step by step, getting closer. Dirk takes away kicks.
Standing.
But in the meantime, a 2-for-1 trade. So really, it's just down to Yampi. 1v3. Tries to speed up on this. Oh, if he'd spun on a dime there, I'd have lost my mind. But 8-4, a little bit of recovery from Team Liquid just at the end of this first half.
Yeah, a lifeline. Felt like the 9-3 was all but secured by the previous round. Liquid able to pick apart Vitality in rotation here to close out the first half, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this break.
One enemy.
How'd you think that was gonna end?
Red Bull gives you wings.
Eight to 4 on the half. Gotta say it. Chronicle looking clean. Yampi solid. Profex still safe pair of hands. Big performance from those three. Now on the other side for Liquid, Miniboo did well actually. Bit of an X factor. Came in pretty hot.
Absolutely.
But I need to see a bit more of a supporting act around him.
Obviously in the previous map, Camo the one to really light up the server. Struggling to get online here, but we already see the support systems in place to enable Miniboo to deliver in this opening half of Corrode. Lots of work left to do here for Team Liquid.
Oh, it starts with a pistol, doesn't it, right? They get that, and they've actually been pretty good at their pistol rounds. They've been really, really solid at them, so chances are they could carry on with that.
I need a stop.
Vitality set up outside B right now. Only kicks here. The rest of Liquid's eyes trained towards mid. Hold down the fort here. Spotted early on. Purpo's already here to support, and plenty of info off that knife as well. Vitality call the cancel.
Yeah, they didn't like it, man.
Yeah, Chronicle's still interested though, just in case. Kicks gives him a chance. No harm, no foul though.
Here we go, Dirk are living up to that moniker of aggression, but just gets the challenge on the corner, doesn't get quite the drop he wanted. And they're not being given opportunities, it feels like. Camo's got to be careful though. New angle for Kron, one more bullet in the headhunter. Yeah, switches away.
Oh, we know what you can do with one left in the headhunter.
Oh, who got pinged? Who is it? A little unfortunate.
Yeah, that kind of creates a bit of an issue for this mid-split now. Great timing on the dart from Camo.
30 seconds left.
Vitality looking to progress through regardless.
Three defenders on the site pretty much, and they're, oh, come off it. How's he got on two? The flash timing didn't look quite right between Camo and Purpo there, just a little bit off on timing. The plant next on the cards. Durka looking to go deeper as well, trying to find a couple more players. Minibu getting interested and getting close, actually. Lovely shot. Oh, I thought he might have had that, but no. Durka with 3. And a dream start in the second half, but I want to see that timing almost, even if it's from the other side.
Yeah, I mean,
that swing on mid.
Durka must have turned this flash so quickly. I mean, he was actually clearing left. He didn't even turn it.
One enemy remaining.
That's the Durka you want to see, man.
Awkward set of circumstances for Liquid, but Durka able to fire off 3 kills in this pistol. Stark contrast to the first half.
And look, if he just wants to be on that attacking side, take space, be aggressive, cool. That's fine by me. It's going to be noted on the knife, so just be careful to not go down here. That is a Phantom waiting to be collected if he does. No one else there to really back it up.
Let's have Yampy here for support.
I'll tell a lie, yeah, Yampy's come on over.
Yeah. Liquid, though, don't want to progress any further than the orb. Vitality are going to be conscious that we could set a trap up here. I mean, you've got Minibu on a Sheriff. Elsewhere it's just classics. Unconfirmed yet, but with how Liquid's buys have been this evening, anything's a possibility.
Yeah. Perfect. On a solo endeavor. This is a 3.
I mean, nobody's holding here. You can see the paranoia set up. Almost shouldering Minibu will punish.
So that's 2 players seen. Do they read that as the 3-player side of the map? How do they want to go about this? It feels a bit hesitant from Vitality.
Yeah, reading that they rotate away from that, actually. All stacked up now. Walking into this, I mean, the paranoia wasn't burnt up, so.
Still an effective Minibu on a
30
deeper
seconds left.
corner, so the flash probably won't catch a player on the box either. So,
One
yeah,
enemy
Liquid
remaining.
get to maintain this crossfire. The site take was flawed from the word go.
I said it was just classics, but just the sort of trap you want to see Liquid employ. And it pays off massively for them. Any damage to be done here by Unfake? No. It's an in-zone flawless alongside the Thrifty. Get Liquid a 5th on the board, preventing double digits. Didn't quite catch the upgrades there, but Vitality, did everybody buy? I know Chronicle was just on Headhunter, but regardless, it's a huge swing in terms of the finances.
Huge swing on the monster,
Huge swing on the arm, yeah.
But yeah, that felt really weird as like as a way to take towards the site. That worries me a bit, but maybe just not reading quite right the scenario.
I mean, yeah, think about it though. They spot Camo kind of shouldering, then Minibu swings. Like I said, they must be reading that they rotate away from
player
that.
from that, yeah. And even then, the pop not quite right. The paranoia, as you said, was still there. Kick's still in a very similar position. Corner on the corner. This time not going to be noted on knife, so able to keep that Headhunter out.
That's a good spot.
Yeah, I mean, they will hear the trip going down as well. Whether or not Chronicles given an opportunity to find a kill here with the Headhunter. There's still 2-1-2 for Liquid. So numbers advantage at least for Vitality. Can they overwhelm somebody?
Yeah, and weirdly enough, there have been a couple of rounds where Vitality won these sort of low buys. So you can imagine for Liquid, they've got to be really, really steadfast in their approach. This is good so far. Arm's length. Noah making, I guess, too many individual moves. I was a bit worried about Camo being on island. He has backed up, which I like.
Well, I mean, they've done the hard work here. Durka's going to have his ultimate for the next round,
30 seconds left.
Of outcome here.
Teleport's ready.
Trying to bait Chronicle into finding a pick, but Liquid cautious enough. Durka, a ton of damage.
Yeah. Oh, this is nice from Camo. Good confidence builder. Yeah, really good little Eco Cobra moment. And in-zone flawless. Spectacular for them.
Back to back.
Yeah, this is exactly what they needed after what was a bit of a shaky game. You look at that first half. This is really, really solid stuff.
Durka. Going to be probably tip of the spear here for Vitality.
Nice! Let's go, boy! Tip it up,
alongside that has his ultimate as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at, is how they want to implement these. I want to see a plan in mind, because it felt like they didn't quite have that plan in, not the last round, the one prior.
Liquid look as if, well, they feel as if they've done the hard work here in terms of deterring Vitality away from B. A lesser stack here, but I mean, potentially Yampy could figure that out. But with Durka on the other side, maybe going to try and sell a fake somewhere else. TP here for Yampy just expired. That was next to Durka on the other side of the map.
It looks so similar, doesn't it? Kind of leave a little bit of interest off the back of Chronicle putting that trip down. A little bit of attention drawn that way, maybe hoping to keep one player a little bit more dedicated towards that B side of the map, but there hasn't been over-rotation. Liquid aren't really biting on this.
Time starting to tick away here. Vitality in a position to make moves forwards. I think Camo going to be spotted there, yeah. I think for him as well, he's spotted people on the other side, so Liquid going to be anticipating this.
I'm a bit worried about Miniboo here, just because of the positioning, but he tries to backfill it. Tries to take an aggressive fight over to the back of the ult coming in, hoping to catch someone on the scale up, but they're really ready for that one. Yampy giving away as well where Nats is too. And Camo gonna find Profek. It's not all clean here. There is still a bit of a thorn in their side where Chronicle instantly takes it out, soothes the wound, and leaves Purpo and Kicks pretty much out of this round.
Careful now.
You're going to have to sit back and respect the ultimate from Dirk. Spots him on the camera at the end. So reveals this last line of defense for Liquid.
But I quite like Yampy's position here too. Hard to clear without teeing up Chronicle. The paranoia could have helped, but it just doesn't quite reach. Yeah, nice little synergy at the end, but good plan, well made there. You kind of understand Miniboo's thoughts, but the positioning felt labored in the end.
And still with money to buy back in after that. See back-to-back flawlesses enable
One enemy remaining.
to ride out another one, but Vitality now on double digits. And beyond that, actually, look at it. I mean, Miniboo, 600 in the bank, Camo, 900.
Big investments.
An operator in the hands of Miniboo. Certainly not out of the woods just yet.
Ooh, commitment from Miniboo. And a reward. Stunning start for the young man. Taking away Durka is exactly what you would have wanted, but the temptation to push further was there. And Miniboo showing off a little bit of a reminder of caliber with this guy.
Certainly found himself now in the back half of this series.
Fake teleport.
Saw hints on Pearl, but now on Corrode delivering some of these first bloods. I think he ended up with 8 on Pearl. Certainly continuing that trend.
The operator, Poison Chalice falling into the hands of Yampy, it feels like now. But I don't like these B starts they're running on. They haven't quite shown maybe what their intention is. But Yampy, hey look, it's a vintage look. It's worked well there.
It's just a misread though on how Liquid are playing this. Like Camo drifts away. Vitality may be considering the possibility of catching a mid player.
Here.
30
He's still
seconds
very
left.
paranoid that someone's worked up middle in the meantime. It's kept him very much posted on this side of the map, so he hasn't been able to rotate over, so it's Camo alone. I think he's heard this util coming in. He'll be able to at least deny the dart, but he gives it away and has to fall off site now. That could be a plant. They're very aware. There's also Hunter's Fury, but this is going to buy time. Down to about 10 seconds now. Need that plant to be coming in right about now. And it is. But a 3v4 isn't going to be easy. Still good util on Kicks. Still good util on Purpo. They've got key tools to work with.
Profek as well gets himself into a dangerous position, pinged out already on the minimap. Yampy has to deliver this kill.
He wanted the security of at least one of the angles for this retake, but he doesn't get it. Purpo finding the right footing to try and work forward. Profek, it's got to be a shot in the dark there. No way, he's seen it. And then a follow-up for Offbait. Hold on, the push of the pulls in. The Kicks with brilliance himself. Leaving 2 alive and Team Liquid still with some hope here.
There was a chance maybe they could set up in between those 2 smokes, but I think Profek so paranoid of stepping forwards. Yampy, I mean, the right decision to go forward and try and dig something out. But shut down by Purpo. Liquid to take a breather here. Bring it within 3.
Yeah, nice and close. But I honestly think Vitality would be chuffed to bits with this timeout too.
See Miniboo and Kicks. The ultimates they have to rely on here on the other side. Vitality, who have the Hunter's Fury.
It is Vitality timeout.
Okay.
Just correcting that one because it did show initially as a liquid one.
Yeah, because Nats was like looking fairly chill and happy.
Yeah,
I was
happy
like,
with that.
I'm like, well, okay.
But again, I think I want to see what Liquid's actual goal on how they want to work B is, because it just doesn't feel like it's synergized. It doesn't feel threatening. It feels a bit weird. They're not breaking in at all. I don't think we've seen a round really without it coming down to that mid rush that they've been doing late in the game.
Likewise for Vitality as well. I mean, Durka caught seemingly for free. Maybe just not a great read on the purchase and the possibility of an operator being where it was. But Miniboo top of the board for Liquid.
That's got to be good for him as well, just as a player confidence-wise, because the conversation around the end of,
He's fell victim to, other issues in game and really feeling the confidence to stand on his own 2 feet. So certainly a performance like this can address it.
Now is this the approach? A bit scared on the timing of the drop of the smoke.
Yeah.
Blocking vision.
Okay.
Nats doesn't have support just yet.
Totally different look from Liquid on this site hold too.
Yeah. Maybe just based on...
Oh, he's worried someone slipped through.
I was going to say, maybe based on Miniboo's ultimate here, that they have a plan in place. In terms of retaking B. Having to concede this space, Miniboo. He catches a glimpse, but no kill on that. Vitality's so hesitant here. Outside B. No real knowledge of the rest of the map either.
You can see the Liquid have been conditioned to believe in this rotate towards A, because that's mostly what's been happening, don't get me wrong. But this time they're leaving Durka to be the one to kind of show presence around that B main, but still...
Well, they figured it out now, just with that shoulder from
Purpo. I don't like this. I really don't get what this B take is, and I'm missing something maybe, but that's still on duty here. This is a great time stall. Purpo now can commit towards his site. TP gets taken. They've got 3 bodies here. Vitality out the door this time, though. Good trade from Nats. Takes away Yampi. One should be coming in.
10 seconds left.
And it is. First time we're seeing that
Let's
now.
play.
In fact, does have the Hunter's Fury, Tour de Force popped by Chronicle as well, so looking to push all in here in round 18. No reset just yet, though. Chronicle still posted up.
What are we waiting on here? Oh, come on, there was a pixel shown, man. Oh, I thought he was going to have that too, but no. Here comes the flood from Liquid. Taking away Prophet on the front lines. They're forced back towards just that B main side. So Hunter's Fury is really the last line of defense. And it's worked! How that's connected, I'll never know. But Kron as well in the meantime, finding one. It felt like they had no vision there, Mike, but it still works out.
I think with the numbers there, Miniboo just looking for a half defuse maybe to tanks the full force of the Hunter's Fury, but again, there's nothing else happening for Liquid, or at least happening in their favor. The chance here for Chronicle to reset onto that second kill.
Just as a smoke.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Durka's found
Nice!
shot here.
I fixed
The
it.
relief on Pal's face.
Could you imagine how you're looking halfway through that round going, oh no. Oh no, the timeout's not gone well. This time a different start though, coming in from Liquid. Miniboo wants the info early, he wants it fast. But Vitality want to go fast too, or at least kind of posture up with this aggression, but they don't follow up with it. They don't commit to it.
Miniboo is so lucky not to get caught on that recall. Fortunate for Vitality. Another variation to this defensive setup for Liquid. It's now Kicks alongside Miniboo. Purpo back towards mid. Drone won't spot anything outside A, so no solid information for Liquid to act upon here. Vitality on the hunt.
They can try and cut through spawn, because you're looking at the positioning from Prophet, right? Oh.
Is he going to catch it? I mean, there's no sound cue there.
This is Weird stuff.
Nats is about to have the jump scare of his life.
Yeah, because there's always that possibility, but you just don't commit to it, right? You don't expect it. Oh, man. When does the penny drop? Probably a little too late, yeah. Dirk the one to find him. There is still a player around, that being Camo. Dirk is still very heads up about it. The flash maybe not fantastic, but Camo's gone down anyway. So side secured, even if it is...
Here.
Oh, how's that happened? How is Chronicle there? And Purpo's walked back behind him.
Planted.
Nah.
They have to hold on to this now. I mean, it's going to give Vitality 12.
It's 12, isn't it?
So don't want to take any chances in terms of the purchase. I mean, Camo, 700 credits. Nats, just 300 in the bank. You're nobody really going to be able to make a donation. So have to hold on to 3. Never feels nice. Vitality able to carve up the map. Yeah, Yampy in the background.
He's grinning already, man. Like, this is... What are we doing, bro? I mean, why not, I guess. That could be an upgrade if they can get their hands on it.
Purpo.
Yeah. Purpo's like, yeah, cool. Sick,
I'll
man,
take
love
that.
Okay, 12-7 though, and it looks like Vitality in the last couple of rounds have found a solution, but it feels weird, right? A walk up middle, trying to slip through CT side. Liquid going to invest that timeout that they have waiting. 180.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, lots to consider here as Liquid, and the 11th hour will call a timeout here. Chance to take a break. See the buy looking better than it was about 30 seconds ago.
Yep, yeah, there is an
Courtesy
upgrade
of
here.
Yampy.
Yep. But what do they have ult-wise? The divide, and nothing else really super close, right?
Yeah,
Maybe Purpo, but even
Purpo 2
then,
orbs away.
can't bank on it. And on the other side, still a pretty flush purchase.
I mean, if they get Profek and orb, they can revert back to a rehearsed sight hit here alongside Yampy.
That's true.
Haven't necessarily relied on that too much, but
I know.
have to see if there is any plan in place here to get proactive for Liquid. That's going to be the one that's struggling the most in terms of this buy.
Yeah. All right. Liquid, you've given us a good game so far. Close score lines on both maps. We even went to OT. Does it start to drift away now? Chronicle does have the operator. And it looks like Liquid want to fight. Miniboo's won it, gonna find Durka. This time he digs even deeper, commits to it. We kind of said in the last that he was playing a dangerous game, but he's rewarded.
Orb retrieved in, not to Profek though. Kicks are still have his hands full potentially if Vitality progress forwards. Unfake's got the spike there.
Spike down B.
Well, he was trying to walk the spike, but he was just in line with the spam.
Yeah, he didn't even get a chance to walk the other side of it.
Yeah, they've lost 2 just from the very word go. Does Yampy get a spot here? He does. Okay, that's going to cause a reaction. They have to now reinvest and reinforce the 8 site, surely. Or do they believe in Nats? He's still on that weaker weapon. That's the problem. So yeah, 2 players re-clearing middle. Oh my god, someone kill him! Okay, Profit's gone down. That took a second or 2 longer than I had hoped for.
Fake
The
teleport.
2v4 surely is for Liquid here.
Purpo's got to be careful not to be isolated here.
Enemy
Yampy
remaining.
Nice from Purpo.
clears it, but shut down, and now just Chronicle. The longest 30 seconds of this map so far to try and hold on to this operator.
30 seconds left.
A little reckless here from Vitality late in this deciding map.
I still think that B-site take just isn't fully fleshed out.
I mean, Miniboo has stood up to the challenge time and time again here. And it's not as if there's only a few times you've seen Miniboo flashed off the angle or
Caught in a
and then a
weird
few
spot.
times it
seconds
just
left.
feels very dry on the way in.
Yeah, and even beyond that, it's like Kix has felt looked quite secure in towards that CT side.
I mean, if that's the thing, if it's kind of dry all the way up to the orb, you'd expect some sort of pop towards sight.
And there's not. It's just a bit weird. I think we'll probably find out what the end goal of this is deeper down the line. But as it stands, yeah, I mean, Kix getting away with that pretty comfortably. Nice little catch and understanding of the rotation through middle. Team Liquid have done well to find stability even in this real final call of things against map and match point. Still with the ult on Nats' side. Obviously one closer for Purpo now.
3 members of Vitality with money in the bank behind this, so it's going to throw the purchase off kilter a little bit. Still, well, I mean, say a chance for Chronicle to open things up here, but noted on the knife from Purpo. Bit of a switch up here in the early round utility.
This is bold.
I think Miniboo, oh well, Liquid in general probably feeling as if they're eventually going to try and pin you down on one of these swings. So Miniboo exploring elsewhere.
That's really
and delivers
good.
once more.
I love that from him. It was a really bold choice. He takes a lot of damage for this, but still, he drops a body. Yampi's now out of the equation, and they haven't been able to late work these rounds too easily. It feels like they still falter on this B main approach, and that's fantastic at slowing it down. Miniboo's been a threat at the beginning of the round, obviously different here. What's the plan now? Gonna go for the ult, but he's going for a burst, and yeah, it's Purpo comfortable on the whole, showing that, hey, Chronicle, you look good doing it. I'll give it a go as well. Still 5 alive for Liquid, and I once again come back to that same problem. I don't know what the goal on this B take is. It is not landing, and we haven't seen enough versatility or variety in it.
Liquid aren't necessarily set up to crunch on these positions. They're very, very
30
loose
seconds
engagements, but they're winning out time and time again. Another situation, 30 seconds left to just hold on to what you've got here for Vitality. Maybe getting ahead of themselves ever so slightly. I mean, Miniboo just farming in the first blood department once more.
10 seconds
Yeah, this
left.
has been
I said
great
earlier,
map.
what was it, 8 on Pearl or something here? I feel like he's on
Getting ahead.
track to beat that.
Yeah, I'm with you. Again, I love that little switch up as well. Him walking mid in that round after setting so many rounds in motion with that presence on toward B main. He's done really well to take the initiative, be it off of his call or Nat's going for it. I like that. It's showing some real direction from the young man in the squad. Top of the board as well, overall there, Miniboo.
I think he's just hit 8 in this map as well. So he's already matched his Pearl performance in opening engagements.
Vitality timeout.
Yeah, I mean, because it's
getting a bit scary.
It certainly is. And just due to the nature of the early rounds here, what's the plan going in?
I can't even theory craft it, and I'm sure we can probably pester Pal and Co.
We're on page 10 here, it looks like.
Someone zoom and enhance. What's the goal? Tweet me.
Well, I'd be interested to see here if coming out of this there is a plan in place to fast split B or address top mid or get behind some of these B site setups that Liquid are so reliant on for what feels like the lion's share of the second half.
Yeah, and it becomes a mind game as well because you've been almost hell-bent on that B approach. Surely they're going to go A now. Sure, you know what I mean? You start
coming back to our early criticism, very one-dimensional, but it's working for Liquid here.
I know.
Like Vitality are unable to get over that first obstacle.
Yeah, that's the curious part, isn't it? Yampi's on the judge. Here we go. Yeah,
got his ult.
on the judge. Yeah.
Got his ult.
Yeah, hey, look.
Here.
Miniboo's here. Miniboo right place. See how this looks. I mean, it's a bit of a split, though.
Here.
Certainly not completely the same approach, but we saw this is the reaction last time from Liquid, kind of leaving Nats on his own here, but he's really good at stalling time, putting a little bit more emphasis towards middle and obviously attentive towards the A site.
The response here, invest some util, make it seem as if they're a little more cautious about the approach to B, and potentially hit A very quickly.
Here.
Here we go, spotting them out. That's at least one
He's
scene.
not spotted the second player, though.
See Miniboo.
Now he has.
Oh, that's a surprise. Hello. Find him again. Second layer. Durka, he's in. Damage done when it matters most, but Purpo still got to fight back on middle. They're not out of the woods just yet. Camo. We're not going in alone, are we? Maybe we do now. Set up with a little bit of util coming in from across the map, but this is getting messy and dangerous. Plants a lot in play. Divided. Durka still doing it.
He's got his ult.
3, and he does have his ult. You're absolutely right. But
He's got a spike as well.
I was about to say, is he on the run towards B? What are we doing here? That's Camo spotted at least. They still don't quite know about Nats.
Fake
Where is he? Gonna wait for the drop of the divide. That's getting curious, getting close. They want to re-clear, but this judge is deadly at this range. They hear it and they stop the progress. No, they still go for it. That's madness.
Well, the spot of 2 players here has put
30
Durka
seconds left.
right
He's
in a
off.
position to get a free plant on the B site. sure about the wall, but it's just to cut sight lines. Yeah!
Get your gun out, Yappy! It doesn't matter, it's a judge. Bloody hell, this is down to the wire. Hectic at the very end of things. What does Nats and Camo do? You heard it. The ult coming down. That's from further away, but Durka wants to try and help out, keep some pressure on, has a little look, sees nothing yet.
It puts Yampy on a deeper angle, though.
It does, and he's going, oh, Yampy can't quite close. Nats still alive, needs a 1v2 now. Or it's GG. 6 HP, man, just catching a straight. And I think that's enough. Durka turning after the final hour for Vitality. But a close affair. Team Liquid almost taking them the distance again.
That adjustment out of the timeout. I was curious if it was going to be a split towards B, but the shift of focus towards mid will get Vitality across the line. Kicking and screaming, it feels like.
And that was the first big challenge we've really seen for Vitality. Way different from game one, seen them pushed a little bit, seen a couple of those limits hit, but still making it across the line to a win.